Today we're with artists Henry and Andrew from Primitive London, a network of artists, designers, writers and musicians running events, installations and a boutique shop and gallery in Dalston. Hi guys.
Hi.
Hello. Thanks for joining us today. Why did you start Primitive?
We started Primitive because it felt like in London at that time there wasn't really an outlet for kind of like a space run by artists or designers for artists and designers, and we felt that there was a real hole in London. And also we found an amazing space in Haggerston, which is in East London, which was like this little railway arch, and that was kind of the beginning.
And what's it grown into now? What does it? It's a shop, isn't it?
Yeah, we started off as a gallery and then we opened up as a shop in February 2011, but we recently moved to a much bigger space which houses our shop and our studio together. So now the shop is always open, and then we work in the studio, and then people always come and work with us in the studio, and it's really exciting.
So I guess we can kind of think of the shop as like as a gallery that like shows, instead of showing artists, we're showing designers that we like, feel are kind of, you know, represent what we're about, I guess.
Yeah.
Who have you worked with so far?
Quite a few people, and designers like get me from the start, like Cassette Player, and not anymore, but and then people from, and then the brand Kotweiler, kind of a new British streetwear label.
A lot of Japanese designers as well, like Balmain and Banzai, who were really good. And then artists, we've done stuff with, Daniel Swan made a video for us, and who else? Rio Nemeth. Yeah.
What's the best thing about being part of the group?
I guess kind of being part of a network that kind of brings together like-minded people, basically, and working in a way that is organic and intuitive, and brings out the best from everyone, really. There's no kind of hierarchy. It's all just, it's open and free, and people are kind of, the doors kind of open for people to come in and work with us and just make things happen, really. And that's, I think, what kind of network should be.
Who would you really like to work with?
Well, I mean, someone that we've been a fan of for a while is John Rothman, and he's worked with some artists like Daniel Swan, who we're big fans of. Yeah, I think his kind of sensibility is similar in terms of his kind of understanding of internet culture and his approach to it, I think.
But also, it's kind of a difficult question, because the way that we end up working with people is always really organic. It just kind of happens. So like, when I think about Primitive, I never really think too much about the future. Everything just kind of happens. It's been like a strange journey.
Organic.
Yeah, organic. Very organic, yeah.
We've noticed you started a library with some really great titles. If you had to pick one book to be included in the library like 500 years from now, what would you pick?
I think we'd go with Land magazine, just because it kind of represents, I guess, a year or two of like what our kind of peers and people involved in Primitive were up to, and it kind of nicely, I don't know, showcases the work of artists and designers that we can relate to and appreciate. I think it's kind of a nice artifact from that period of time.
And also, it looks really good.
Yeah.
It's like printed really big. It's like a giant printed tumbler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys are part of The Cloud, which is an event as part of Abandoned Normal Devices Festival 2013. Can you describe a little bit about what you'll be doing for that event?
So we're kind of changing the space in Static Gallery. We're working with Deep Hedonia, and they've kind of helped us create a room within a room, and we're going to be using surveillance cameras to kind of, which will be filming the crowd, and then we'll be projecting that onto the wall. And so it's going to create some weird feedback. We've also designed some kind of uniforms for people to wear and made like a lot of videos.
It's going to, hopefully it will kind of tie in together and be like a kind of a loose idea of what it was going to be. Things just kind of come in and come out depending on the space and what kind of, we want it to be intuitive and organic, feel kind of right in the space.
What projects have you got on the horizon that you're really excited about?
The next one in the immediate future is where I'm doing a party with London producer Palmistry, and it's his single release. We're really looking forward to that. We've also been working with our friend Kit, where we did a photo shoot, which is kind of like an anti-advertising campaign where this photographer, Pixo, shot everything in our studio, but Kit's a bit of a Photoshop genius, so we're just making these crazy images.
I guess kind of like a backwards way of doing editorial, like kind of making the adverts that would be in a fashion magazine, but making them in a kind of anarchic way that's for products that don't really exist.
Yeah.
And the thing as well, like the thing about this is, which is great for us, is that it's the first proper project that's been completely in-house in the new studio space. And that's been amazing and so, I don't know, just so good for everyone because we've just done everything in the same place. And, you know, the results, I think, are really great because of that.
Okay, thanks guys. Good luck with the future projects.
Thank you.
Thank you.